Welcome back. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Just got done talking about Caleb Williams. Some of the struggles that he's going through that he's going to have to overcome. Now we got to talk about if the guy up top can get him some help. And should we be concerned by the guy up top? Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Need y'all go ahead and do me a favor because I ain't played this at the top. I need y'all go ahead and
come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
You heard what she said.
Y'all heard what Sue Young said, man. Push the button. Hit that like button, man. All right, let's keep this thing moving along because I think there is a major question that that you have to look at your GM on. Because while I do believe that you got the hits, right? Think that you got those guys at the top of the draft that we look at and go impact piece. Think that you got those guys in the second round and we go solid depth piece. I like Gervon Dexter. Love the step that Gervon Dexter took this season. I like where some of those top first and second round picks are. But when you go back and you look at the slew of third round picks that have been here, by the way, it ain't good. Last 3 third round picks for the Chicago Bears. You ready for this, Chicago? Karan Amagaji. First game yesterday, but feels like a miss. First game yesterday, but feels like it's not off to a good start. Maybe it gets a heck of a lot better. And I'm eating those words one day. But I've told y'all the entire time, Karan Amagaji is built very similarly to Braxton Jones. Not sure why this at the most important position outside of the center on this line, we keep going out and getting projects in the third round. Zach Pickens, who, I mean, listen, let's be real, just hasn't developed. Hasn't played well. I saw him one time yesterday on the field, and it was just him grabbing at Aaron Jones' legs as Aaron Jones ran past him. Velus Jones. The third round is not a place where you just take chances. At least it shouldn't be. It clearly is for Ryan Poles. The third round is not a place that you just say, we'll be good. We'll figure it out. For me, you shouldn't be doing that in the fourth round either. You should be finding your depth pieces in the fourth round. You should be saving $8 million on a running back and finding that running back in the fourth round, where many stars in this league have been found. By the way, Garendo, Bucky Irving this season. Oh, you also need a starting center. Cedric Van Pran has, I'm not going to sit here and say he's been perfect, but he's shown promise for a rookie. When you miss in those moments, when you gamble in those moments, that's how you find yourself back here. Now, to me, Ryan Poles, he's got the hits. Can you give me an album? He's got the big numbers. Can you give me an album? Can you give me something steady? Because steady is what takes Sam Darnold from being a quarterback prospect that was about to be out of the league to the dude who was almost kicking your butt yesterday. Not almost, who was kicking your butt yesterday. It was more Aaron Jones than anything. If we're being honest about it, you're in the same position yesterday because you keep, one, ignoring one of the most important positions in football, which is the trenches. And two, because you have this belief or this hope that a good quarterback will overcome all. Well, you got to help that guy to become a good quarterback. Again, I think Caleb Williams has all the talent, all the traits, everything you want to see in a quarterback. I'm not sitting here upset at the number 1 pick overall. I like the guy you got at the number 9 pick overall. I think that he's an impact player. I think that he's somebody who you can go out there and continue to build around. I think that they both will grow together. But for the love of God, why am I sitting here week in and week out talking about my quarterback's offensive line? Why are we sitting here week in and week out talking about the position you played, except you keep going the guys who are built just like you were in the 3rd round? To me, you're taking too many chances with good depth draft capital. You're taking too many chances with important depth pieces. You've got guys who were drafted in the 3rd and 4th round who can't see the field. I'm not telling you every 3rd rounder should hit. I'm telling you some of them should hit. And I get it. Oh, Pat, it's just the 3rd and 4th round, but that's why you're here. In Ryan Pohl's time of drafting here, there have been 3rd and 4th round linemen that have been taken who are making impact starts in this NFL. That's a waste. You want to build this thing through the draft? You want to not go out there and spend the money to draft? Fine. You don't want to spend the money on it in free agency? You want to take this shit? Fine. But just like I said with Caleb Williams, right? You can't do both. For Caleb Williams, hey, you can't hold the football too long and miss the deep shot. For Ryan Poles, hey, you can't ignore it in free agency and gamble in the 3rd and 4th rounds in the draft. I said it week 2. I said it week 3. I said it week 4. I've said it just about every week this season, and I'll stand by it. The quarterbacks who get the O-lines win. And for some reason, there's this belief that we don't need that here in Chicago. Meanwhile, we keep going through the same carousel of quarterbacks going, well, how can a quarterback actually throw the football if he can't assess the field? Every Bears fan hears it at this point. Every Bears fan knows it. We all know what it takes. We just don't want to admit it. We want to blame somebody that's actively on the team. But I tell people, look around the league. You go look at CJ Stroud and tell me he's the same quarterback this year that he was last year. What changed? You go look at, heck, Sam Darnold. Tell me he's the same quarterback he was this year that he was last year. Look at the difference in Matthew Stafford from when the team was completely devastated to the last 8 weeks when they've gotten healthy. That's my favorite one this year. Because Matthew Stafford, great quarterback, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. When that O-line wasn't there, not so great. He's washed. It's over. He's done. Hang him up. They're going to be in the draft for a new quarterback next season. Do they need to trade for a quarterback? All the storylines that we get. Offensive line gets healthy. One or two weapons start to sneak their way back in there. Oh, wow. This Stafford guy's still got it. Look at him slinging it. Oh, confident. Moving the ball. Shout out Paulie G with the super chat. He said it's really bad because most of the NFL teams are primarily built off of those later round picks. So you got to hit on those. Rams, Niners, Ravens are examples. 100%. 100%. It's not just, oh, you missed on a third rounder, or oh, it's okay to miss on these third rounders. It's not just, oh, we don't need that pick. I get it. When you're playing video games, you may not care about your third and fourth round picks. In real life, those are important picks. And those are picks that Ryan Poles has wasted. And so I'll ask you this to finish out the show. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Over 400 in the chat. 400. Is this a simple coaching change away from being fixed? Is this a simple go get Mike Vrabel away from being fixed?